Wrestling fans, it is time for another episode of the Piledriver. I'm your co-host, Dean the Big Dog Samples, followed by the one and only Mike, the best in the world, Allen. Brother, how are you on this beautiful Sunday?
I am fantastic. Still reeling over last night's event at the Lake County Captains game, which we're going to jump right into immediately.
I want to hear
All
about
right.
it because from what you shared and what Mega Championship Wrestling shared, it looked like a blast. It looked like it was a great turnout. I'm happy
It
for it,
was.
man. I
It
mean, the
was. So
weather kind of
look,
sucked.
let
I
me
know that.
preface this that saying that earlier on in the day, or as we all know, you had to buy the ticket to the game to get the wrestling. So I bought my ticket to the 7 p.m. game was the normally start time, and the game the night before had got rained out or postponed like mid game. So they still had like 3 innings or something left to play. And they had said, we're going to resume this game before tonight's game. Your ticket is good for both games. Hell yes. All right, cool. So I went to Zoe's practice, and then immediately after, I'm on my way to East Lake. I pull up, and I scoped the scene because I'd never been there before. I'm looking around, and I sent Yo Paulie a message, and he was like, "That's one of the." He was like, "It's a real beautiful park," is what he told me, and it was. It
It
was
is a nice park.
very pretty. But anyways, I'm watching the grounds crew when I get there. All right. So first off, I get there, I locate the ring. I see a couple friendly faces. I say hey. I talk to Brandon X. I say what's up. I say hey to Jeff, and just kind of do my little mingle. Hey, everybody, let know that the Piledriver's in the building. And then I walk over to the concession stand because we're at the baseball game. I'm gonna get a hot dog.
Hey.
So I walk over to the concession stand, right? And they have a novelty helmet. Full size.
Is that what you sent me?
Full size. All right. Like big enough to fit on my fucking head. Nachos. With nachos in it.
Yeah, man.
Best part, it was $10. I
That's
was like,
actually
what?
that's actually reasonable.
No, sorry, it was $12. My bad. But still, very reasonable. Plus, I got the hat to take home. Like, so I have this captain's hat as from my time with Mega Championship Wrestling at the Captain's Stadium.
You remember you played hot stove baseball as a kid, right?
Oh yeah.
Remember after games going to get ice cream and they used to give you little mini helmets with scoops in it?
Oh, just wait. So at this booth, not only did I buy this giant thing of nachos, I see that they have ice cream. And they also have little mini helmets. You're damn right. I got a double scoop with a big helmet and a little helmet for the Lake County Captains last night.
That's my boy.
Another plus, and I only have one complaint about this because the cup is freaking awesome. All right. I have, but you go to Brown Stadium, you get the souvenir cup or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just a normal cup, but it's big. This cup that they sell at the Lake County Captains game looks like a baseball bat, and it's about 3.5 foot tall. It's hollow, and they put soda in it or beer. And the only downfall to this cup is that it's not flat on the bottom. Like it has a bat knob on it, but it doesn't have a flat. It's not big enough for it to sit down on the ground. So I had to carry this thing the whole time. Again, it was like $7 for this big giant cup or something like that with it filled, and then it was only like $4 to fill it afterwards. Like, so I got like,
unless you wanted a beer, I'm sure it'd probably be more. But
oh yeah, for beer, yeah, I was drinking soda. But yeah, it was definitely a great deal. Money wise, I was very happy with the captain's selection last night. So kudos to them for a very enjoyable baseball experience, I would assume, if one gets to watch baseball. It had rained all day leading up to the game last night. And then they were going to remake the other game. And I'm watching the ground crew as I'm eating my helmet nachos. And they have like a roller, dude. And they're just pushing buckets of water off the grass. And I'm like,
yeah, that's not looking good.
I'm like, I don't think so. And then about an hour later, they said the wrestling was going to start. Because I got there about 4:30ish. And they, decided they weren't going to, make up the half a game or whatever. And they said the wrestling was going to start. And the ground crew kept working. So we watched a couple matches. It started off hot. Gavin and Skylar going against the Party Posse, Jammer and Tic Taco. And it was a phenomenal match. Tashing pulls out the victory. probably one of my favorite spots in the first highlight video that is posted to our TikTok was TikToko's cutter. Clean as ever.
I seen that. That was clean.
It was clean. So that was a good one. But Cash Inc. was able to pull out the victory. All of them standing tall in the ring to start the night. It was a beautiful sight.
You love to see it.
It was a beautiful sight. Throughout the night after that, we had Christian going against Norm, and Christian beat Norm.
Hi, Norm.
Yeah, it was. We love Norm. Norm put on a great. It was a great job.
We love Christian too.
We love Christian too. Cash Inc. Christian won. Gavin and Skylar won. Chris Onyx came out last night, and I actually got to see him in a match. I've never really seen him in a match. He's done a couple run-ins, and showed up and made his presence known. But he actually got to be in a match last night, and I actually got to watch the whole match. Phenomenal. All right, and I'm gonna jump real quick. Next month, I think it's the 23rd. I don't have it up in front of me. Dean does. Back to business. Mega Championship Wrestling. Mark it down right now. Chris Onyx, new brass knuckles champion.
Oh yeah,
100%.
I'll put money on it.
Go back to Cash Inc. because let me tell you, this man was dominant, and not only was he dominant, he got to the point last night where he was beating his opponent up and talking shit to his family ringside. Like, love that shit.
All right, Chris got it.
Chris got it. 100%.
He's still young in this. And I know Brandon put the post out. The rookie class stepped it up. Shout out to them. But that rookie class is fire. And
that was another thing. Because the Lake County Captains game had been canceled, they basically told Brandon, you can go. Because me and Brandon were talking about it. He said, just go. You keep concessions. We'll go as long as you want us to. That way you can keep concessions open, do whatever you want to do here, but just tell us when to leave, and we'll keep wrestling. And Brandon put on a phenomenal show.
As always.
You saw the picture. from
above. Hold on. You gotta acknowledge the Ohio Chief.
The Ohio Chief.
We acknowledge you.
Put on a phenomenal show, man. He put on a phenomenal show. You saw the aerial view that somebody had took. I believe it was him.
That was a great shot.
There was a great crowd there.
Yeah.
Wrestlers were taking pictures with the kids. Wrestlers were hanging out with the kids and, scaring the kids at one point. At one point during Sebastian LaShawn's match, so Sebastian LaShawn went one-on-one with rookie Colt Johnson, all right? And let me tell you that Colt's flair last night was up there, bro. He had the crazy pants on, the cowboy boots, and a cowboy hat, and this jacket. It was one of them jackets where you do this, where you do the thing. It's got two different designs.
That's the sequence.
Yeah. The sequence things. Yeah. It was like rainbow colored, and he was like, "Oh, this ain't even the coolest one I got." He was like, "I got another one that's like blue green." So I can't wait. Great match. Just everybody, rookies, like I said, rookies all around put on last night for Mega Championship Wrestling. They had wrestlers at Exodus. They had wrestlers, out doing other things at a couple different promotions, I believe. And just the rookies stepped up and showed out last night in a big way. Like I commented, like you said, one of them posted it and said the rookie class was fire. And I just exactly what I put is the rookie class was fire because they did a phenomenal job last night.
I'm going. Oh yeah, you confirmed it. Saturday, September 23rd, Lawrence County Community College Fieldhouse, Mega Championship Wrestling. Come back home, back to business.
We got all kinds of matches.
So yeah, the pre-show is going to be for the Brass Knuckles Championship. It's going to be Chris Onyx versus Luis Giovanni. Wait
till you see these highlights. Wait till you see these highlights. I got a Chris Onyx. I got some killer shots of Chris.
I'm going to call this right now, and give it 2 years. Within 2 years, he could be Mega Champion.
100%.
If he keeps going the way he's going.
Same pace he's rolling with now for sure, 100%.
Or you could take Lemmy's title.
Fighting spirit. I mean, work your way up them ranks. That's how you get it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got
another match I thought was super funny. It wasn't really long, so we'll talk about it real quick, and then we'll get into my match of the night.
I think I know what this one is.
Big Mo and JBM got into a match. They had a match, two veterans of Mega, and they were Say it, Dean. They were two big, meaty men.
Big meaty
bumping
man, bumping mates.
Exactly. And that's exactly how it happened. And funny enough, that is exactly how it ended. Outside the ring, JVM and Mo are throwing haymakers at each other. JVM says, "Whoa, just hold on a second." Reaches, he had a fanny pack, and everybody was asking him what was in his fanny pack on his way out to the ring because the ref didn't check it. And JVM was like, "Don't worry about it. It's Italian things. It's Italian things." So he goes in his fanny pack of Italian things and pulls out two little pieces of paper. And we're like, everybody's like, "What the heck is that?" He looks at Mo and he says, "Hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't think you want to do this anymore. I got 2 free coupons to the all-you-can-eat buffet. What do you say?" Mo said, all you can eat? Let's go. Grab their stick. They arm in arm, walked away, walked out, double count out to the all-you-can-eat buffet for JVM and Big Mo.
That's awesome.
It,
I fucking love it. I love it.
it was phenomenal. Like, again, I can't stress how much I loved this show. I loved the atmosphere at Lake County Captains Stadium. I believe it's called Classic Stadium.
Yeah, it is Classic Stadium.
Yeah, I love the atmosphere at Classic Stadium. It was a cool little venue. And on some real look, and I was kind of upset. This is the one thing before I get into the match of the night. The one thing I was upset about not having a baseball game is that I didn't know, like, again, I'd never been there. So when I bought my tickets, I assumed that it was just whatever link Mega sent me to was the tickets closest to the ring. That was not the case, okay? So I was in section 113, which was down on the bottom. Have you ever caught a foul ball, Dean?
Mm-hmm.
You have? I've never caught a foul ball ever in my life, or a home run,
Really?
right? So I get there last night, I'm looking for my seat, and I'm like, son of a bitch. I was like mid-third baseline. Like, I was prime position to catch a fucking foul ball last night, dude.
You didn't get shit, did you?
And there wasn't even a baseball game.
Damn. At least there was some great wrestling.
Great wrestling. And then, topped off by this, we had, I don't remember the guy's name. You know how when you go to the queue, they have the Romo Fijo. They have the guy, it used to be Kenny, and he would talk, and he's hyping the crowd up and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I assume they have one of those at the captain's game. I don't know his name. He got in the ring and he let us all know that for the past umpteenth years or whatever, the mascot of the Lake County Captains has been Skipper.
Yeah.
So Skipper comes out to the ring. And just recently, they've adopted a new mascot, and he's a crane, and his name is Horatio. And today, at Mega Championship Wrestling and Lake County Captains, they were presenting the battle for the King of the Ring and ultimate bragging rights as to who is the top captain's mascot. Bro, let me tell you that Mega Mascot Mayhem went hard as shit, all right? It's on the TikTok video. I made a whole TikTok about it.
I watched it, and it looks phenomenal.
It was so good, man.
You remember NCAA football back in the day? You could have a game against pure mascots. It kind of reminded me of something epic like that, dude. It was. I wish I was.
There was Skipper, Horatio, Skipper's dad, Skip. There was the baseball bug.
Did Skipper hit Skip?
Oh, Skip turned on Skipper at the end.
Oh, really?
Like,
fucked this kid
Papa
up?
Skip turned on Skipper, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a double cross. It was a double cross out of this world. There was a dill pickle. I don't know where he was from. His name was Dylan, but he was a dill. He was a dill pickle.
He's my favorite. Then, that's my favorite.
When we thought all was said and done, we hear a microphone, and here comes Jeffrey from Toys R Us, complete in his tighty whities, tramp stamp involved on all over his back. He's got a cart of toys that says Jeff Bezos stole my job, which only leads me to believe it's the same Jeffrey that I met at Comic-Con last year.
It's gotta be.
Dude, he got in the ring. He grabbed one of the cup baseball bats, and they used it as a weapon.
Yes.
Horatio or Skipper at one point went to shake hands with Horatio like he was gonna, and he kicked him right in the bird nuts. Like, Horatio went flying with a clothesline, like a rock back and forth clothesline. And I mean, at the end, like I said, Skip turned on his son, knocked his son down. It was funny though. Before I got this, before the table came into play, because the table was very vastly. They put it all over. Captains and everybody put it over. They brought a plastic table into play, but before the table came into play, that was when Skip knocked his son out. I forget who brings the table in the ring. They set it up. Horatio ends up laying on the table, and Skipper ends up on the top rope. He jumps off, misses, and lands on the table. The table didn't break, so he kind of just was laying there, almost out of it. When I believe it was the dill pickle or the bug brought a
the
ladder
baseball bug. That's what
brought a ladder into the ring, to which Horatio climbs to the top of the ladder, does his very best Jake Ely impression, and flies off for a glorious elbow drop and the 1, 2, 3 win for Mega Mascot Mayhem winner, King of the Diamond, and ultimately the Lake County Captain's #1 mascot, Horatio the Crane.
That's awesome.
Dude, it was like the fucking, when you go to the Guardians game and you get the ketchup, mustard, onion hot dog run.
Yeah.
It was like that, but on fucking steroids.
Were the fans into it?
Dude, it was, oh yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah, they were upset because they were cheering for Skipper, and then Skip's dad turned on him, and all the little kids were upset about that. Like, no, Skip, it was glorious, dude.
That's great.
Like,
I really wish
again,
I was there.
It was one of those, like, mega championship wrestling for me is giving me so many great just memories of moments like that, where like I saw Mega Mascot Mayhem, like I sat front row eating Girl Scout cookies, like Mega fucking wrestling rules, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I love Mega. Mega, we love you. So, I really wish
and
I was there.
before we get away from Mega Champ, well, we're gonna go into back to business, but we're gonna
before
we get out of Lake County Captain's game, I will post some pictures. I did get a couple pictures with one of our favorite commentators, Joshua Jonai. He was hanging out. He got to hang out. He actually put on his manager's cap last night.
I seen that.
He managed the Tin Man against Raven,
who had a beautiful pile driver.
Yep. I told him, and now like he even said, he said, I'll keep it in my back pocket. He was like, that'll get me a good pop. I said, if I'm in attendance, you're damn right it will. Every time. And he was like, all right, okay. He wasn't able to pull out the win, but it was a solid showing from the Tin Man. I mean, Raven's a tough draw. That's a tough draw from Ravenor. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I got to see Joshua Jonai last night. He managed the Tin Man, and then we hung out and BS'd a little bit afterwards. We got some sweet pictures with our nacho helmets on. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Look, Josh is the man. I really wish I was able to make it there, but I'm glad you got to go there. It sounded like it was a great time. Congratulations to Mega Championship Wrestling for a successful show. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve all the credit you guys are getting. You guys have been killing it. But yeah, back to business is coming up. We got 3 matches announced so far, and one that was kind of teased 8 hours ago.
We didn't even bring it up though, too, for real. Congratulations to Mega and everybody, but let's throw the real congratulations out there. Let's throw the real congratulations out there, because for the first time ever, a stable has become the wrestlers of the week.
That's plural, wrestlers.
If you're not familiar with Cash Inc. at this point, and we've been, especially me,
they were just on the show.
Yeah, they were just on the show last week. If you're not familiar with them, get familiar. This stable is just running roughshod over Mega Championship Wrestling right now. I don't know anybody that can stop them. It's seeming like, again, Norm shared it earlier and kind of talked a little bit about it. If you follow our boy Norm, he said that, at the end of the show, Jimmy Jammer, Norm, and El Tic Taco did take Cash Inc. out, and Alex Daniels did prevail over Christian to win the main event. But that was the only match that Cash Inc. lost all night long. That was Christian's second match of the evening, by the way. So Cash Inc. went hard last night. They super dominated at the Lake County Captain's game.
But with that being said, Cash Inc. is your Piledriver Wrestlers of the Week. First time ever we've done a group. We usually typically, you guys know this, we do a single wrestler. We like to highlight a single wrestler, but we felt, hey, they dominated the show right there. They're doing what they've been talking about doing. They're showing, they're taking over, man.
Yeah. So Gavin, Skylar, Ken, Christian, Chris, congratulations. Wrestlers of the Week. I told you guys that's what you had to do. I told you. I said we were going to make it to you last week. Then you guys lost. All you got to do is stack them dubs.
Just when I thought you couldn't do any worse.
Stack
you
dubs.
Come back and fully redeem yourself.
That's right. 100%. So, yeah, shout out to Cash Inc. Congratulations are definitely in order.
Absolutely.
Now we can get into the 3 matches we have.
Now back to business.
Back to business.
No, we got Chris Onyx and Luis Giovanni for the Brass Knuckles Championship. It's a pre-show match, but very well could be the match of the night.
Don't fucking miss that match. I'm telling you, don't be late.
Dude, don't do it. Then we got Aaron Holloway taking on Nick Nero.
Oh, that's right. I did see Aaron Holloway's going against Nick Nero.
Yeah.
Aaron Holloway's also a rookie. We saw him go for the Busted Knuckles title at the last event at Victory Park.
The Busted Knuckles.
Sorry, the Brass Knuckles.
That is kind of cool, though. Busted Knuckles Championship. Maybe we'll create that. A banger was announced, though. Alex Daniels.
This one.
Versus Jason fucking Kincaid.
Wow. This match is going to go so freaking hard. It's unreal. Like, this match is going to be phenomenal.
Dude.
The last time we saw Jason Kincaid, it was the first time I ever saw him, and I was thoroughly impressed. I cannot wait to see him. And again, I missed Alex Daniels' return when he fought Butchie, but everybody said that was a 5-star match. But every match that I've seen from Alex Daniels since then has been phenomenal. I cannot wait for Jason Kincaid versus Alex Daniels.
Dude, that's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. And on the cover, the promotional picture, we still got Butchie B on the cover. Sebastian LaShawn is gonna be in action. Tito Salvador.
Oh.
And today there was a video. Our boy, the good one, snuck around and spotted Bryson Teller's championship belt. Bryson caught him holding it.
Oh.
So let's see what makes of that. Could this lead to a matchup for the title at Back to Business? I don't know.
I don't know.
You're going to have to follow Mega Championship Wrestling. The video dropped today.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that.
Silo was walking by, seen it just sitting there on the chair. He's like, ooh. Yeah. Picked it up, and Bryson was like, what you doing?
Yeah. Wow. Oh,
if it comes down to that, Bryson versus CeeLo would be phenomenal.
100%. That's, again, I will be first row at Back to Business. I will be in there.
I'll be there.
It's right after my birthday, so we'll be hanging out.
I'm in the process of moving, so like I'm not doing anything this month, but come September 1st, good.
That's right. So, September 10th we'll be busy. We might not be doing a show on September 10th.
What's that?
Going to the Browns game.
Oh yeah, birthday.
We might not be going together, but we're going. It's my birthday. We're definitely drinking together beforehand.
Oh yeah. I just got that Kong bong. You ever seen the Kong bong?
The whoop?
Yeah.
I want a Kraken. Did I see?
I got a Kraken too.
You have a Kraken?
I bought one. I'll Kraken one right now.
I see them all over TikTok, and I've never I want to use one. Go get it. Kraken something right now. Kraken something. What are we cracking?
You want me to go cracking a beer right now?
Yep.
All right.
Hurry up.
All right, hold up.
Hurry up.
You really want me to just crack in one?
Yeah. Right now. Just do. I see it all over TikTok all the time.
I'm gonna do this tasty boosh latte.
Boosh.
A boosh latte. Gonna bust this Kraken open.
TikTok Is this the first time you used it?
TikTok made me buy it.
Is this the first time you've ever used it?
Yeah, I've been using the Kong bong where it's a koozie, and then it turns into a beer bong. I bought that too.
That's cool. The one thing I want to buy off TikTok Shop, I know this isn't wrestling related at
It's
all.
like,
Yeah, that thing looks fucking sweet. I want to buy those pop darts. Have you seen pop darts?
no.
So like, it's like a little suction cup, and you can play on your table, dude. Like you fucking set this suction cup up as a target marker, and you put it in the middle of the table, and then we stand 10 feet over here, and you fucking throw the dart and try to stick it this close to the table, like cornhole, and that's how you score it. Like it looks fun as shit. I'll send it to you. I'm gonna buy a pair because you can take them anywhere, and all you need is a fucking something to stick them to.
All right, hold up. Let me get set up here. I want to. Hat's going backwards.
Gonna squirt all over your face.
It's supposed to not. So you just put it.
Yep, just like
this.
that, and then yep, boom, booyah.
Cheers.
That was so fast.
That was done, baby.
Does it make it easier though, like the cracking, like there's a nice
yeah.
flow to it?
Oh, great flow.
Okay, I might have to get one. I don't even drink beers, and I want one.
This side of the hole.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice because it didn't like spray no shit at you or nothing either. That's
No.
cool. So
That was pretty quick too.
all right, let's move on.
So that was a cracking. I might make
we
it a
got
weekly thing. I might cracking each week now.
There you go.
Or do a Kong bong. I got a link.
We're gonna get you to fucking eat that chip too.
I got Kong bong to approve us to be a affiliate. So
if you buy a Kong bong with our link, we get money.
Yeah, I'll
Buy a Kong bong.
Buy Kong bong. I'll beer bong one every week for you guys. Show you. It's fucking awesome. Especially with Browns season coming around, or even outdoor wrestling events. Just bring it as a koozie. It comes with like a necklace. Keeps your beer cold.
Comes with a necklace.
And maybe you just want a beer bong real quick. Just
all right. I mean, I'm about it. All right, let's move on this week. Upcoming this week, we have another big event. OCW is their last event on their summer tour. They are returning to Kim Tam Park at Melanie Springs for Beach Bash 4.
Yes, sir. And it is stacked. It is
Bro,
a stacked card.
This card is so freaking stacked, it's ridiculous. As if you follow the pod, if you follow OCW, or you follow our Facebooks, you saw that Believe Land Media is no longer doing the media stuff for OCW. Our contract was up. That's fine. That's how it works. The best part about this, I get to go be a fan. I don't have to carry the camera. I love carrying the camera, but this is the one where I get to go be a fan. I've never really got to make a TikTok of OCW action, so I'm really excited about that.
No, you haven't.
Nope, because I'm always carrying the camera. I can't have my phone out taking pictures and videos. So I'm really excited to get that kind of footage this time. But rattle off some of these matches that we got going on for this show.
Bro. Let's start things off. We got Luis Casanova versus Bryant Huff.
Hercules in the building versus the Huntington Beach Bad Boy. That's a fire match right there.
Yep.
I know you're not familiar with Casanova, but I'm telling you
what you told me before we went on air. Mm-hmm. I'm hype about it.
Mm-hmm.
And we already know what Brian Huff brings to the table. So.
Oh yeah.
OCW Tag Team Championship match: Knox and DeCapo versus the winners.
This could very well be the made man's time. I've been preaching Asher for months, so I'm on that bandwagon already. Put gold on the sure bet.
Chuck the Truck Morris versus Jake Ely, the Thunderbird.
That's a fire match with no even like there's nothing on the line. Like nope. These are just two dudes that are gonna go at it. Jake obviously is one of my favorites in OCW, so I'm glad to see him getting some shine here against Chuck the Truck.
Warhorse versus DD Trash.
Two of the best tag teams in the mid fucking West right here. Like, this is craziness that this is on this card. Like, there's nothing on the line, but this very well could, if DD Trash wins, they could go up against the winners or whoever they could go for tag team championship at the next event.
Yeah.
If Warhorse wins, they could go for tag team championship in the next event. This could very well determine number one contender.
Absolutely. The Ohio Heritage Championship is on the line as Brandon Fields takes it on against our boy.
He's
Wilbur
going against
Whitlock.
our boy. He's going against our boy.
That's going to be a banger.
Yeah, I don't know. This is one of them ones where, like, again, Wilbur's our boy, man, and this mean streak that Brandon Fields has been on lately is something else.
I know.
So,
That's
Wilbur, this is on you, bub.
Yeah, you got. I believe in you.
I got you.
And then we got the OCW Heavyweight Championship belt on the line. Lord Thomas the Brood is defending against Patrick Hayes.
The debuting
OCW debut, exactly.
The debuting Patrick Hayes. So that's pretty fucking exciting.
Your main event.
Yeah. This is a stacked fucking card. I mean, get over there, get tickets, get front row. General admission still available.
If you need the address, it's 2881 Canton Road in Uniontown, Ohio. Get your butts over there and get the Beach Bash.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Granny. I'm really looking forward to seeing Jared. I'm really, like I said, I'm really looking forward to just kind of being a fan. Yo, Paulie's going to be with me. We're going to hang out, and we're just going to be fans. We're going to actually get to take in the wrestling and cheer for some of our favorites and not have to,
If you guys are familiar, if you guys are not familiar with Kim Tam Park, there's limited seating, so bring your own chair if you are going.
Oh, yeah.
Front row tickets are $25. General admission is $20. Get your tickets. Go do it. It's going to be a good one. This is the last stop of the summer tour. You're not going to want to miss this one. Shout out to Bloodline.
Bloodline, guys. We talked about it last week. We'll go over it again real quick. I mean, we're not going to go on and do it.
I do want to throw this out there before we move on.
Okay.
Beastman is on the promo for that, the cover.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe the Beast will be in the building. Who knows?
And what is he going to be doing?
Who knows? Whatever the fuck he wants. And we will talk about it, obviously in depth, closer to it. NeoPRO, don't forget, set the standard. I did see something from owner Jason today that he was thinking about raffling off a PSVR system and 2 general admission tickets to set the standard. So if you're interested in that, head over to his Facebook, check it out. It could be something he's doing. He could, throw down, maybe win a cool VR system and some tickets to the show, which is going to be a fucking phenomenal show.
There's already been some banging matches announced. We got the 8 competitors for the championship eliminator. Yep. We got those out. Should we go over them? Yeah, we didn't do it last time. Last week we didn't have a show last week. We have Bryson Teller, Andrew Palace, Patrick Hayes, Christian Napier, Wilbur Whitlock, Dominic Guarini, Justin Main, and Alex Daniels.
8 competitors. 2 of them are going to walk out of this eliminator series, out of this tournament.
Because there'll be 2 fatal 4-way matches.
And then those guys will meet at the next event in October for the fucking title.
Which is going to be Ascent. NeoPRO Ascent, Saturday, November 18th.
Oh, November. Sorry, I thought it was October. So, yeah, November 18th. And like I said, we'll get more in depth with NeoPRO. We got some things in the works, with them. And talking about everything that they got going on.
They got a lot. Izzy Lambert is finally taking on Bray McKenzie. That's going to be a banger.
Gave Izzy a match. I saw that today.
Finally gave it to him. So that's going to be good. Ashton Day's going to be there in some capacity, so stay tuned with that.
I would assume Cash Inc.'s going to be there in some capacity as well, so be careful. Be on the lookout.
You got Nurse Mika taking on Angel Metro.
Angel Metro! I'm so excited about that, too.
So that's going to be a banger. Man, it's just tickets are coming up on sale soon. They go on sale. Oh, they went on sale on the 14th?
Yep. It's tomorrow. Okay. It's today or tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Get your tickets. Yeah, they're gonna go quick. Right now they're having a flash sale too. If you want some t-shirts, they got some $15 for limited time only.
A couple designs left, yep.
So hop on that. And also a huge announcement from them. NeoPRO Wrestling is now coming to Premier Streaming Network, which is huge.
Hell yeah, it is. So not only can you watch NeoPRO Wrestling on the screen on your streaming service on your TV at home, you'll more than likely get to see our beautiful faces in the crowd.
Yeah, we're gonna be at every one.
That's right, baby.
Because they got the upcoming event calendar they just dropped recently. So Saturday, September 30th, they got NeoPRO set the standard. Then Saturday, November 18th, NeoPRO Ascent, where they're going to crown the first ever NeoPRO heavyweight champion. And then they're going to take a few months off, coming back Saturday, February 17th with NeoPRO White Noise, which looks awesome. And then Saturday, April 27th, NeoPRO 2.
I'm excited. It should be, I mean, the banger. I'm excited for NeoPRO. I'm excited for Mega. I'm excited for OCW this coming week. I just wrestling. I love it.
Absolute Intense Wrestling had its show this past weekend too. They got
Canton
another.
Fest.
Yep, they have another one coming up this weekend at the Hartfield Marketplace for Hastell's Wrestling Toy Con. Ahmed Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson's gonna be in the fucking building. That's cool.
Oh yeah, and then at the end of the month, also they have Wrestle Rager coming up. If you haven't been to Wrestle Rager, the name speaks for itself. So grab your tickets for that because, yeah, it's going to be stacked.
Yeah. 100%.
Then they got the JT Lightning Invitational coming up, which is a two-day tournament, and they announced some crazy names already. Masato Tanaka is going to be there. Magnum CK, Eddie Kingston.
I saw Kingston.
Psychosis.
Yep.
Shawn Mason, Wes Barkley, Chuck Stone, Ziggy Haim, Eric Taylor, Austin James, Filthy Tom Lawler, Trey Lamar, Sam Holloway, Jocelyn Navarro. Man. Who else? We got Paul London.
That's at Wrestle Rager?
No, JT Lightning.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mance Warner, Vic Vice, Joshua Bishop, Chavo Guerrero, Katie Arquette, Derek Dillinger, Dominic Guarini. Man, it's just.
We might have to go to the Lightning tournament, buddy.
Stacked.
We might have to hit that. So
yeah, I have not gone to the JT Lightning tournament yet, but it's a 2-night event and it always shows up. I'm trying to see if there's anything else announced. See, Eddie Kingston's going to be there, but he's not in the tournament, so he's going to have his own separate match in there.
Something he'll probably be doing autographs and stuff like that. That's cool.
Maybe. Yeah, Wrestle Rager is August 26th. That's going to be a banger. Who did I see? I think Ziggy Haim announced that she was having a match for that. But oh yeah, Katie Arquette versus Ziggy Haim. That's okay. That's going to be a banger. A lot of great wrestling coming up. Exodus Pro Wrestling had their debut show this past weekend too, Saturday. Shout out to everybody involved with that. I'm not able to see the results. I wish we can give it to you guys.
Yeah,
but
I could only go to one show. They were at the same time.
Yeah,
but yeah, shout out to Exodus and everybody there. I know my boy Ashton was at Exodus. I know that Pastor CeeLo was at Exodus. I know there was a couple mega guys at the house. So shout out to our boys. We're repping, got your back always. Hope you won. I hope you were able to pull something out.
Yeah, that's Mims. They do. Exodus does have it on their website. They have another show announced. I think it's called Double Down. It's in October.
Okay, is it in Cleveland as well?
Yep.
Okay,
it's looking like October 7th. It's got EC3 on the cover as well as Vincent Nothing.
So we do October 7th, we do Exodus, and then October 8th, we do Wrestling Revolver. Let's go, Baba.
Exodus Pro is coming to premiere too.
I know, I saw that, so we'll be able to check it out, and that's cool. I like that.
Love it.
I don't really think we got much else left. Do you have a top 5 for us today?
I do.
Okay, let's get to it.
Top 5 worst entrance musics.
Okay.
I'll start.
Okay.
Right the fucking censor.
I fucking hate you. That's where I was going to.
Fuck that entrance music. That is the most obnoxious entrance I've ever heard in my life.
I might catch flack for this one. The Oddities. I loved the
Yeah.
Oddities, but I've never liked ICP. Sorry.
You know what? I got another one, and I might get a little slack for it too, but it's the hot way I feel. When Stone Cold changed his music and had a disturbed version of it,
Yeah.
don't like it.
Well, that was the we'll just go ahead and throw that right in, that whole rap, the whole rap music, entrance music. The only one that was good was Run DMC doing Degeneration X.
That's not true. I mean, are you including like Undertaker
Oh,
with Limp Bizkit
no,
or
no,
Kid
no, no.
Rock?
That wasn't on the album. They made an album,
Oh,
dude.
oh.
They
Well,
made a like, because remember they used to make like WWE the music, and like they made a rap album. It was called like Ruthless Aggression or something like that. It was the Johnson like. Oh, I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna send it to you later. I bet it's on Spotify.
oh, it probably is.
Yeah. So I only liked the Run DMC. Like they had a Stone Cold version in there. That was the one that Disturbed was on. Like they just pumped him up and stuff like that. I didn't like them. Um, this is a hard one. I'm gonna go with Christian's music in AEW. I don't like it. I like the Peeps music when Christian's by himself.
Yeah, I can feel that.
I don't think he thought this through. This was hard.
This is really hard.
Because the bad entrance musics are not memorable. Like they're not memorable. You're like,
You know what? I love the guy. I love the wrestler. I love the person. He's a badass, William Regal, but his fucking entrance music blowed.
I agree. I agree.
It's kind of up there with Disco Inferno. They both sucked.
Oh, there you go. I'm stealing that one.
Uh,
I'll even not even steal Disco Inferno. I'll take Alex Wright.
no.
This right here.
Did Daniel Garcia get that inspiration to start doing that dance from Alex
Maybe.
Wright? Did you see where they all were in the ring talking to Jericho and just like one by one telling them they're done?
Some F off except for Sammy.
Yeah, well, like he told him he's done and he's walking away, and then he does that little dance in front of him, and then fake slaps him in the face and then walks away. Like it's so bad.
All right, what do you got? Number 4.
This is my fourth. This should be my third then. Wait, no, because I had
No.
right to
Yeah.
censor. This is my fourth pick. Okay.
Yeah, this is number 4.
Um,
Got one. I got a good one. Don't steal it.
Johnny Gargano's music when they took away
The
Rebel
Way?
Heart. Yeah,
The Way music. I hated the Way music.
yeah, it was bad. Maybe
All right,
maybe it's just me, just because I love him.
Not
Rebel
only
Heart.
not only is this one of the worst entrance musics of all time, it is one of the worst stables of all time. There was only one good member of the stable, and I believe his name was Nick. The Spirit Squad music fucking sucks.
Oh yeah, yeah, it did, dude.
But Dolph Ziggler, we got Dolph Ziggler from the Spirit Squad, so I'll take it. Honorable mention and a pick number 5. I got my honorable mention.
I hated Bailey's theme music when she was a face, when she was a hugger.
The Hugger music.
Yeah.
I didn't really like the music either, but I loved the Hugger gimmick.
Right, you can love the person, just the music sucked.
That's where I'm going with my honorable mention, actually, as well too, because I loved the wrestler. Excuse me, I loved the wrestler. You could never do this gimmick today, at all, but it was fucking hilarious. But his entrance music was trash because it was like little kitty music. Eugene.
Oh yeah.
They could never make an autistic wrestler.
No.
Like they could never play fun on that anymore, even though like it's wrestling and it's fake. We all know it's fake. But like they could never play that these days.
No,
But Eugene was freaking great. Like it was great. That whoever that guy was played it to a T.
No, I also had a trash. All right, so I'm gonna put Bailey as my 5th, but my honorable mention would probably be Hornswoggle That was a dumb theme song too.
Yep. I got one though, and this is, I mean, mine's old. Mine's an old one, and it takes me back to when I was a kid because I fucking hated him.
The Mountie.
Doink the Clown.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of clowns when I was a kid. I hated that was stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb. Another new one that I hated, Maxim Male Models.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Not a fan.
No. That was a tough one.
I think next week maybe next week we'll do the top entrance themes, but new ones. Like you got to pick your entrance, like new, like now. Like where they can't pick Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or we can do AEW ones.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm telling you who gets your number one right now if we could do AEW theme songs. Because it's hard. There's a fuck ton of them, and they're good.
But no, AEW has some bangers. It's a toss-up between Young Bucks. The Super Kick Party always goes hard.
So hard.
I'd have to go with Bryan Danielson though.
Okay. My favorite AEW theme song. I've only seen him the one time, and I didn't see him come out, so I don't know if he comes out to it now that he's a bad guy. Does Jungle Boy still come out to?
No, he came out to fucking Mozart.
Yeah.
And then they changed something else. I don't know. But did you see that?
Loved it.
Did you see the match with him and RVD?
Yeah.
RVD's agent, like, he's just still doing shit that he did in ECW. They showed like a little highlight video of him doing the same exact moves he did in ECW and he did against Jungle Boy.
He's clean. RVD's, and I mean, he's solid weed he smokes, bro.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, catch us this week. You got anything else real quick?
Yeah.
What you got?
What happens with this Bloodline shit?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even want to bring it up because I knew it was going to get brought up because I've been on this bandwagon the whole time, but like this shit's stale now. It would have been good if they would have ended it with Jimmy and Jay against Solo and Roman, and then Solo turning on Roman and saying like Solo wanted to be the chief too. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a battle for the chief, and they're all, you know. Then whoever one of them quit, Jay quit or Jimmy quit.
Jay quit because Jimmy cost him the title. He fucking super kicked the fuck out of him on the ramp.
Yeah, and again,
and then I quit the Bloodline, I quit SmackDown, I quit WWE, deuces, ooses, which is sweet, and then went into the crowd. It's like, what the fuck do you do at this point? Okay, they removed him off the current roster page on the website. He's in the alumni section. So how long is this going to drag out? What's next? Survivor Series? Or are they going to waste it? They're going to drag this all the way out to fucking
WrestleMania. And that's exactly what it's going to fuck up.
And then at that point, you better have Rikishi. You better have The Rock.
Well, did you see something? Did you see something?
I seen there was like a leak with Rikishi as a referee.
So he did leak it. And he himself even deleted it and said, sorry, promotional company, you know, wrong
promoter.
Yeah. So what it is really, and I think what it's going to be, is at Payback, which is close to WrestleMania, I believe, it's going to be Uso versus Uso with their dad as the referee.
Let's make it a fatal four-way. Roman versus Solo versus...
And I think that's what it is, because I was reading into it, and I was reading somebody wrote something, and they were like, if you watch Solo, when he's around Roman, he's looking at the lay. He's not looking at the belt. He's not looking at Roman. He's not looking at the Usos. Whenever Roman adjusts his lay, Solo looks at him.
But you can also notice that every time one of the Usos does something, he's like, you could tell he wants to do something, like be there for his brothers, but he just can't.
Yeah.
And that could go, like you said, he stares at the lay.
Which is why it went, in my opinion.
Jimmy said, if you would have won that and you would have became tribal chief, you would have also inherited some type of power that made you be like him, which is a stuck-up asshole or whatever the fuck he said. So I
mean, I get it.
They're
stretching it out too far.
Fuck out of it, dude.
Yeah, they're stretching it out too far, in my opinion. It should have ended. I hate saying that, you know, that the Uso should have won the title. Because in my opinion, I hate to say that, I don't see Jimmy or Jay as a heavyweight champion.
No, give him a mid-card.
Best tag team in WWE history, 100% I could see it. But Jimmy Uso, or Jey Uso as tag team as heavyweight champion of the world. It's just, sure, he could win the story. Like, he would win that storyline for a minute, but he's not having a memorable run with that belt. He's not going to fucking,
It'd probably be like Kofi's title.
Yeah, which I hate to say that too, because I wanted Kofi to win, but Kofi's run was trash.
I'm moving and I'm going through like shirts and shit I haven't seen in a while. I found my Kofi Mania shirt.
Nice. I still got my very first New Day shirt, buddy.
Really?
The very first one, the Bootios.
I thought a bunch of shirts I didn't. I forgot I had a Johnny Gargano NXT champion shirt. A bunch of them.
That was from NXT at the Agora when it was real small still.
Yeah. Those house shows were fucking dope.
So far, with Aleister Black and stuff.
Fuck yeah, dude. Velveteen Dream, the Undisputed Era, fucking Tommaso Ciampa. It was a banger. The Ricochet was there, Aleister Black.
Yeah, 100%.
Those were the golden days. But I got to give NXT credit where it's due. It's been more watchable, and they've been putting on some good shit lately. I'm giving them credit. It's growing on me.
I agree.
I was heavily critical when they first changed it. Maybe it's because I was just black and gold, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I wasn't ready for the change. Nobody asked for the change,
but they made the change.
Right.
No, I get it.
That's it. That's all I got.
I think that's about all we got tonight. Like I said, I'll be at Beach Bash this weekend. Dean's moving. So he will not be joining me. But Paulie will be here. So maybe on Sunday we'll get Paulie to come on the show. And we can talk about Beach Bash. Some big bangers. If you haven't got tickets, get over and get your tickets for Beach Bash 4. OCW, Facebook. They got all the ticket links over there.
Do it.
Get over to our stuff, Believe Land Media LLC. All the shows we got, all the pods. Listen to everything we got going on. I mean, football season's coming, baby. Baseball season's in full swing. Guardians kicked ass today, all right?
Yeah. I host the Browns podcast, Brown and Orange Weekly. If you guys want to talk Browns, follow us over there. Your boy's there. Trying to get Mike to come on and talk some Browns sometimes.
I would love to come on and talk some Browns.
Do it.
But yeah, so we will be back next week. Same time.
Same place. Be good, everybody. Drink your water. Peace.